of RV Tabletop, live here on the Monastery. And you might want to mute yourself.
A shameful display!
You're echoing.
That's
Sorry,
right.
I'm on.
All right. Sorry about that, folks. Welcome to RV Tabletop here in the Monastery. It is time for some more tabletop action here. Of course, I'm the Shades, the man behind the scenes, guarding the control panel. And tonight, once again, we have the whole crew with us here. Our DM, Mildred the Monk, along with our good brothers and good sister, Maddie J, Lady K, Jay Shay, Ash, and Aaron. Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing tonight?
This is not me. I'm life.
Damn it, not already!
So, killing me with this. Oh, it's not even what the hell did you do, Aaron?
Robert.
Is this because of the fact?
Kill me.
Is this because of the fact that my bus was late and fig today? Like, pick up at 6 o'clock. How hard is that to do?
Well, number one, I'm a bit morose today. Number two, yeah, I'll say that. This is why you should get a car.
In my case, it's a security issue.
Oh,
like, this is a very specific kind of bus that has to take me back. That has to take me back and forth. Could I drive there? Yeah, but that would cause other problems.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let me guess, you work in a bad neighborhood or something?
It's less of a bad neighborhood and more of you're dealing with a corporate office that is under significantly high security.
Oh. Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Can I unmute?
Not yet. Wait till once we get started.
Hurry up!
Hey, Shades, your neighbors must love you.
Haven't bugged me yet. Obviously, I must not be that loud.
Well, to be fair, you're in Florida. You can probably walk 5 steps and find some leftover fireworks.
Yeah, but he's in Florida.
That or
In
Indiana.
Florida, his neighbors must be like 80, 90 years old and can't hear him.
No.
If you want illegal fireworks, go to freaking Indiana.
Oh, what do you know? I used to
Fireworks,
live there
please.
too.
They're loud and bright.
What part?
Just have to ask. And this is probably going to be the worst joke I make tonight.
No.
At any point did you live in Erie?
Thankfully, no. Actually, I was more in the Mooresville area.
I'll probably get Dave later for making that obscure ass reference.
Oh, please, you kidding me?
Yeah. I know. I've heard of Erie, Indiana. That was a meme back in the early 90s.
It was a TV show.
Yeah, I know. It's like it's the kind of a show that Stranger Things wants to be.
Yeah, how could I forget? But no, yeah, I used to live out in the Mooresville area. That was years ago. I was like 4 when that happened, and I did not stay there long.
I've been to Minnesota and Wisconsin, and Illinois, but not Indiana, except for the times when I was at Gen Con.
The furthest north I've ever been was.
Let's see, Mooresville.
But
oh, you were not too far from Indianapolis.
No, not very.
Well, look at it this way. At least you didn't live anywhere near Gary.
Oh, God, no. Fuck that.
all right. But with that said, it is time we do a bit of catsup. No, I'm never going to stop using that joke. Blame something for it. Blame the Three Stooges. But hang on, I got one more I need to put up.
Everything hurt.
Oh, and Discord, why do you have to get rid of the previews again? Oh well. So last we left off, you guys had managed to open up the seawall by trying, arguably, to sneak your way through. It worked, roughly speaking. And after the thing opened, these ships started to come in. Now, thankfully, you managed to deal with it enough so that there weren't enough people to come in and try and stop the opening of the seawall. But one of the things you did notice during the whole thing is that this is technically the second time that Axis Fortress has been invaded. The first time being with the Duchess's forces when they tried to break in. And it still has damage from the last time it was sacked. And while you just had a few skippers at first, it doesn't take long before the impossible makes its way out into the shore. And just as you do so, and as the troops are making their way to try and clean up, so they can hopefully try and reclaim the fortress. You end up seeing a familiar face approach you on the docks. Namely, for those who had forgotten, this guy.
Captain Bro.
Yep. Captain Rutger Smith. And he approaches you and simply says, "Well, you RHC folk are more thorough than I imagined."
Thanks, we broke a door.
I tell my displacer beast to stop strangling the guard. It's okay now. It's okay. He's done. It's fine. He's already is.
He looks at the guard who is currently being hanged by a displacer beast and says,
I thought that guy dropped.
The displacer base went back to it. He thought he was supposed to keep. It's like, this is my
Aww.
This is his one purpose now.
Good kitty.
Kill the dead.
You passed the guard.
Good kitty.
Although you see him open a container and hand each of you a cigar, simply saying, "Just hold on to these, but don't smoke them until the mission is done. It's a tradition on my ship."
Much appreciated, Captain.
But I do have a bit of bad news with the initial infiltration. Aside from the one you rescued earlier, the remaining infiltrators who were supposed to be the first wave of this operation are dead. Which technically means you five are now the highest authority on this operation.
Wait,
Well,
the other guy died?
He's not in any position to operate until he can get some proper equipment to
But
replace
is he
his
in
leg.
any condition to give us orders? That's the question. We still have to take orders if he's able to give them. Okay.
He's unconscious on one of my beds.
Fair enough.
Okay. Fair enough. I nominate that not me and not Sabriel get to be in charge.
So basically,
Oi!
so what you're saying is we're now the point men in this investigation. Am I right?
That is correct, as far as non-military matters are concerned.
Well, we better get to it then.
Why not Sabriel? Huh?
I said all five
you know
of you.
exactly why. What about those reps? I will never let that down.
I said all five. I said all five of you.
Overruled.
So, what's our next order of on the objective list? Did you have any particular preference, or do you have a particular list, an updated list of what we had to do?
Well, it's time to get the Duchess.
I suppose so. If we have nothing more pressing, I don't know if they've gained.
The mission parameters still have not changed. Now it's just a matter of actually finding where the Duchess might be on in this place.
Well, the first guess is she's probably heading to that teleportation in a circle.
Yeah, Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Shades, if you would be so kind, could you play Emperor Area?
Oh, by the way, Captain, if you do go into the lighthouse, mind that frozen statue of a wizard over there. Don't unthaw him.
Duly noted. But before they can continue on with the attempt at cleanup. Hang on.
Sorry, sudden pause is mine.
All right, no worries. And Ash, is your mic not working?
My mic is on.
All right, just making sure.
Sorry, did somebody ask me a question?
No, I didn't want to have a repeat of what happened beforehand. But
Oh no.
while you're conversing over the mission parameters, you all of a sudden hear a series of gunshots and panic coming from one of the ships in harbor, hundreds of feet away from the lighthouse. A few flashes of fire light up, and then a massive ball of flame engulfs the ship, smoke billowing upward as the rigging catches ablaze, and you can faintly make out a humanoid figure striding across the burning deck.
Fire elemental.
He points a flaming sword and sweeps it in an arc toward the seawall. All of the gas lamps scatter and go dark.
Pretty sure fire elementals don't normally carry swords.
So it could be some yahoo with a flaming sword.
That's what I'm thinking.
Want me to take the shot? I bust out my rifle.
I think I speak for all of us
Yeah,
when I
water
say killer.
Yeah, kill him. Hurry up.
All right, let me go ahead and take the shot here. Let's see.
Shouldn't
here.
you ask how far away you are?
How far away is this at?
You guys are on the dock, and this is happening right over here. So I'd say that's about 400 feet, give or take.
No joy. No joy then.
No joy.
Yeah, I'd look at the side and say, no joy, too far away.
However, Ollie, roll perception.
All right,
Do
let's
it.
see here.
You got this.
All right, let's see.
Roll higher
here.
than a 2 or I'm going to be upset.
All right. Okay. So let's see.
You do know you're just tempting the gods, right?
Jay, you're awful. That's so mean.
Okay, we're going perception. Here we go. And it's a nat 20.
Hey,
Nice.
who's tempting here?
Holy crap!
A little bit of the bubbly.
You were able to get a clearer picture of him, and so there's a few things that you noticed. One, for starters, he's definitely not an elemental, but you see him wielding a flaming sword that seems to shift between a long sword and a long flaming whip.
Oh,
I want that weapon.
he must have got. Does Balrogs exist in this universe?
No.
That's a weird.
That means
Sabs
we kill it. Probably.
Sabs pokes Sully in the shoulder. I want that sword.
And
Hey,
As soon-
Sabriel, I'll split it with you. You can have the sword. I'll have the fire.
No. I want the sword.
I don't think it would matter
Wait,
because I can't.
You can have the sword. I just want the fire.
wait. Rutger interrupts. Did you say a flaming sword?
Flaming sword that looks like a damn
Someone
whip.
Gentlemen, things just took a turn for the interesting.
How so?
You know this
I'm
Yahoo.
intrigued.
I've never met him, but I've heard stories.
Who is it?
Tell me more. You can't just stop there.
Azrabe Varal, a Eladrin agent of the Unseen Court, and someone who fought during the First Eurosol War 500 years ago.
Oh.
Sabriel, I changed my mind. You can have both the weapon and the fire. I want that name.
Captain.
If he's around, this just got a whole lot more complicated.
So let me guess. Taking the shot is not an option, isn't it?
He's not going to. He doesn't just show. An agent of the Unseen Court doesn't just show up in human affairs for no reason.
So someone from the Unseen Court wants to have something to do with that seawall, then.
No, I think they're pissed off at us for trying to interfere with the Duchess.
I mean, they're doing a terrible job at they're doing a terrible job.
Hey, not our fault. We had to interfere in their stuff. I mean, if their stuff interfered in our stuff.
Oh man, you got your
For those
chocolate,
who did not delve through some of the lore, the Unseen Court is effectively the governing body of the Fae.
Neat. I believe it. That sounds right. I mean, that was my guess.
Not the goddamn Fae.
Sab shoots him a dirty look for that statement. What was that?
Not you.
I don't know.
I'm dealing.
Sabriel is awful face.
Actually, no. The only person here who could be considered close to being Fae-like is Paneth.
Yeah, it might be me. Now that I think on this.
Let's just so I basically say
Well,
when I
it's no
talk
fun
about
if it's just Paneth, because Paneth is the one that wouldn't get that offended.
when I talk about the quote unquote damn Fae, I mean those governing idiots that always interfere in my damn business. Had a couple run-ins with them in the past. I'd rather not talk about it.
As you are delving into that, one a courier finds the group of you with a report. Sir, we have found a makeshift brig housing what looks like Denoran prisoners. At least 12 of them are tieflings.
Well,
You may what? We don't know if Nathan Gier is among them.
well, I say we go look at them, and if one of them isn't Nathan, then well, we could at least give the Denorians something.
All right. So that also, Shades, is the music not working or something?
I just got really quiet. I'm gonna have to learn to let the volume of these things because the levels just keep dropping up and down.
Anyway.
All right. Well, we will wing it. Because unfortunately, I'm not enough of a sound engineer to level the tracks.
Oh, I literally just got some music.
Yeah, I just fixed it.
Woo!
There we go.
I was gonna ask you this.
But
You've been spared.
But you now let me get out the freehand. So following his path, you end up heading inside the inner wall, and right about here, where you find a makeshift brig. Inside you see a single wounded soldier and a handful of enlisted sailors trying to take survey. But given the fact that your soldiers are currently in one-sided shouting matches with the Denoran officers and civilians inside the brig, the progress is being slow. You see, one of the infantry men had took an arrow through his hand.
Oof.
Oh. Well, they're all. So I come in here. They're all fighting. They're all arguing amongst each other.
Yep.
Okay, time to fire warning shot. Stop this madness.
Whoa! We don't want to accidentally risk a low roll and then like shoot.
I think he fired straight into the air, so he should be good.
Ricochets are a thing.
No. Got fire a little bit off the side because I don't want that damn bullet to come land on me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fine. Right, go right ahead.
Okay, so basically I fire a warning shot. What do I roll for this?
Intimidation.
Okay, let's see here. That's an 8.
You can be scary, thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you got horns. You're scarier than me. I'm just some dude in top hat.
Well, it ain't a 1, so it's a 12. So I think that'll probably get their attention.
Well, it got some attention.
Okay, let me try because I have a shotgun. Should I roll?
Roll intimidation, yeah.
All right. I don't have quite the intimidation. I don't have quite the intimidation stats that you do, but I believe in the powers.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So 2 shots have rang out. It's like.
Am I with the group, by the way?
Yes.
I pipe up. Everyone quiet down or I will freeze the damn building.
Hold up now. Let's not go too crazy. I think we got their attention.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
the
we're
two
trying to-
shots didn't. I did. That did.
Okay.
Well, fortunately, some of them have at least heard have at least heard of you from the war. So but a lot of them are looking at you as a Rasuri in Denoran territory, i.e. you're only here to start a fight. They start shouting until a man in Denoran military uniform comes in, who looks like one of his eyes has seen much better days, to say the absolute least.
Mm-hmm.
And he steps forward saying, "Be quiet. We should at least listen to what these people have to say before jumping to conclusions."
Sabriel, the floor is yours.
You do have the highest charisma.
Oh boy.
Be charismatic.
All right.
Ask them the right question.
We're looking. All right. What's Nathan's last name again?
Gier.
We're looking for Nathan Gier. Is he here, or does the Duchess still hold him prisoner?
Your damn Duchess took him prisoner in the inner wall and had the rest of us thrown in a brig.
But don't
Go
worry,
ahead.
she'll only be our Duchess as far as she's us.
Yeah, we're kind of on a mission to put an end to her reign of tyranny.
Reign of tyranny.
I would say this: she's wanted for treason. We have no claim. We do not claim the Duchess. Only as someone who's a traitor.
Now, the inner wall. You're speaking of the tower in the middle?
Yes.
All right. We're going to release you. So no worries, and we will be out of here soon. But we ask that you not interfere with the rescue operation. We are trying to save Nathan.
I will help you on one condition, because in order to get into the inner wall, you would need the proper key. I have the key. I will give it to you.
We have those scrolls of passwall still.
Are you saying
Also-
that in character or out of character?
Out of character.
Yes. Also,
Right.
if you have any illusions to the situation,
Should we not hear what the on one condition is first before we jump to
Go ahead,
pass
go ahead,
through
go
walls?
I know there are there's still the possibility that the Dutch forces might come in. They came in since they used the teleportation circle. I and my men will help assist the matter on one condition.
Okay.
What's that?
The armory in the fortress, I am allowed to arm myself and my men. A pistol, a musket, and a sword.
consider it done.
I personally can think of no better show of faith on our part than to let that occur.
Of course.
Consider it done. And also, if you do have it, for those of you who have any still have any doubts or illusions, consult Lagier. she's also assisting us with this investigation as well.
She also gave us a time frame that we are very drawing close to. So please, we must hurry.
Yes. Real quick, who has the highest heal stat? Because there's a guy with an arrow through his hand, and I kind of don't want to leave him.
That might
Not a
be
whole
you.
lot you can do.
It might be me.
You know, it's just it takes so long, and we have such an important job to do here.
I'm sure our boys can.
I mean, as a hospitalier, you know.
Exactly.
I can
He'll
at
be
least, like,
he'll
break
be
off the
fine.
end of
Just
the
don't
arrow
give
and
him a
pull
high
it out of my
five.
hand.
Don't worry. I'm sure they will receive the proper medical attention.
In the meantime, I think we have important business to take care of.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we got. Let's just do what we have to do.
As you end up wrapping that bit of business up, you see from above a flash of red-orange light. As it streaks by, you hear footsteps sprint across the roof, hearing shouts of many outside. A gunshot, then more shouting. A soldier runs in and says, "The fire monster's coming!" Outside, you see an entity leap from the roof and into the street, sprinting for the inner wall. The figure resembles a cloud of smoke with a faint humanoid outline, inside illuminated by an orange glow.
We need to hurry up and stop him before he kills the Duchess.
Yep.
I got a feeling that's exactly who he's calling for, and we need to hurry up and stop him from doing as such. She has to stand for trial.
Well, there's no
Agreed.
time to lose then, is there?
A couple defenders on the wall start firing arrows until you hear an audible curse of pain from the smoky entity. He ducks behind a bit of debris down the street, 80 feet away from the wall, 120 feet from the brig. He then pulls out an orb that glows with white light, which pierces even his smoke shroud. The whole street begins to shake, and the brig with it. Iron nails and iron prison bars shudder in their mountings, and a few rip violently free. In the street outside, cobblestones shatter upward, and iron spikes burst out of the ground and float inches off from it. Some of the Denorans in the brig cry out in shock as the space they're occupying becomes a tangle of jungle. Up on the wall, the Duchess defenders scream as the wall beneath them turns to mist, and they plummet to their deaths on a lightly wooded field. In an area roughly 200 feet across, the landscape that was the fortress is commingled with a daylit jungle landscape. Only in places with enough iron does the original landscape remain, while in a few pockets, typically among the edges, other landscapes flicker in and out. A fiery rock slide, a swamp with yellow frogs, a beige bank of clouds. You notice that the edges are shrinking inward slowly, and you can guess that whatever this trick is only lasts about a minute. On the other side of the commingled terrain, you can make out the keep where you suspect the Duchess is, and a huge tangle of brush around it. The smoky entity discards his orb and runs forward through the temporary gap in the inner wall. He casually lashes out a whip of flame to kill a defender who tries to get in the path, and then sprints onward toward the keep. The light in the orb is slowly fading. Its effect will end soon.
Okay, Sabriel wants to, she wants to catch up to this guy, like, now.
Roll athletics.
Oh, come on, baby.
I'd like to go into beast shape as well, if I could, and move to do the same.
14.
All right. Not enough. He's making a. You may as well try and outrun Usain Bolt.
Okay, you know what?
Am I also rolling athletics?
Yes.
Ooh.
I'm rolling athletic.
I might as well.
I've managed to keep up with Lady K, but not further.
Oh, yes!
There he is! There's our boy.
Ollie managed to get close, but just as it seemed that he was about to catch him,
A little bit of the bubbly.
the assailant quickly spins around and manages to whip you right in the face. The good
We
news
want
is,
to talk.
by the time
I just want to talk to him.
By the time you say that, he's still well bolting in and is already.
Dennis, freeze him!
He's too far away.
Shit.
He's already done hopscotch over the hedge maze inside the fortress. But the thing
Okay,
that you all notice is that
I'm yelling out. Before we go there, I'm yelling out, "Hey, fellas, stop!"
He pays you no heed.
Did you really think that would work?
If you
I'd
have
be
a
better off
shot,
trying to
shoot
strike
him.
him with lightning.
I'm not gonna take a shot, especially if he's because I don't know if he's our enemy or not.
He's heading
Also-
right for the Duchess. We need to incapacitate him.
You know what? Screw it. I'm going for his. I'm going to see if I can nail
Blow
him
his
in
knee
leg.
out.
Well, I yelled at him to stop. He ain't stopping. I'm taking out my rifle and shooting him in the leg.
That's gonna be a -4 because of the mist that covers him.
Gonna hit. Yep. So let's see here. Yep. D20 minus 3. 320 plus 3. Let's give it a shot. Hopefully don't screw it up. Plus 3. Here we go.
Oh no!
Damn it!
You accidentally kill him instantly.
No,
That's a big fucking whiff, is what it is.
You know what? I'm using my mulligan.
all right.
Oh!
There we go.
The
Ollie.
chances.
From one crit to the other.
Why are you like just extreming it today? You either get a 1 or you get a.
Don't complain!
No complaining.
Jay,
I don't know.
shut the fuck up.
I get upset about my own
Just
rolls.
shut the fuck up.
So how did it go,
You see,
Mildred?
you did.
Mildred wasn't expecting.
What ends up happening is he does a heel spin once again, and you see the you see his you see the bullet ricochet off his shield. Then something interesting with the shield happens. The lion insignia on it comes alive and roars at all of you.
Shit. Did it manage to stop? So my perfect shot didn't even stave it. Didn't even take him down.
I get the feeling we didn't even touch his AC with that.
Fuck.
I think it might be ineffective as shield.
Everybody
question,
check that number against your fort.
All right.
What's my fort?
Fuck.
13. Son of a bitch.
Same.
Well,
Fortitude is 16.
there it is. My fortitude is a 13, which means that will exceed my fortitude.
Wait, what do I roll? I mean, my fortitude's a 14.
You don't roll when it comes to fortitude. Fortitude is a static defense.
He's rolling against us. He's rolling a power test of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
Ow. My poor fort.
Yeah, you. Maddie, did it beat your fortitude?
I have 16. Does that do it?
Nope.
No, he has 18.
Yeah, that's a nope.
You all. Here's the good news. You don't take any sonic damage. Here's the bad news. You're on one knee.
Oh,
Feeling like you just sat under a bell.
staggered.
Oh, that's a commitment. I'm not ready.
That freaking so we only got staggered. Damn.
Now, Jay, let me put it to you this way. Have you ever been near a vuvuzela when it goes off?
Oh God!
I don't even know what you just said.
Vuvuzela.
That.
What?
Remember that loud horn thing from the World Cup a couple years ago?
No, I don't know what that is.
Vuvuzela,
Alright.
by the way.
Vuvuzelas are a type of horn that are obnoxiously loud.
Give me a minute.
Okay, wait. I have an
Cover
idea.
your ears
How-
when you got warned.
in terms of squares, how far ahead is he from us?
Far enough that you can't hit him.
Far enough that we're not going to be able to catch up. We have to hurry.
Yeah,
and
we just
get
have
moving.
to. We literally just
We'll
have to run. Is our option here?
Yeah, we'll have to tail him. Okay, let's
Get to
do
the
it.
keep. Just get to the keep.
Jay, it's pretty.
Bye.
It's run, fuckers, run.
By the way, here is the Vuvuzela.
Okay.
I'm having flashbacks to the 22 World Cup.
Was that Maddie?
Can you self-save yourself?
The answer is no.
Left or right, say David and I.
All right. So I'm.
Well,
I'm
who
just-
the hell? Who the hell? I got a Dave.
You know,
Okay.
since he ended up asking one too many questions on the matter, Dave J.
It's been a while, but Dave.
So after getting staggered, it's like, we gotta get to the keep. Screw Shaman and his little pet shield.
All right, so let me open this up. Okay. Let's see. And hang on, I need to figure out. Okay. All right. As you get close, the thing that you end up noticing as you've been chasing the assailant is the fact that the world around you seems to shift between normal and not normal. And even though it's supposed to be the dead of night, in some cases you see it being lit by an invisible sun.
Oh, here we go with this mess again.
Sabriel, what did you put in her?
I didn't do anything. This is not me.
This time?
It's the same phenomenon we saw approaching the damn keep, approaching the damn fortress.
I don't know. It could be a really, really slow narcotic or something.
As you approach the hedge maze that surrounds the tower, The first thing that you see is that it looks like he did.
Where we be?
Sorry, I
Where are we
had to
sitting?
take care of something. As you approach the hedge maze, and you see a whole lot of fire that seems to indicate where the assailant had skipped through the maze.
Man, that was my idea.
Well, just follow it.
Follow the fire.
But you also see one creature, namely a dryad looking thing, which I'm going to show you,
Neat.
who is not happy at all.
I can imagine.
Yeah, you sort of blaze the thing. Good thing we decided not to cut any of this.
Your flaming friend, he says, your flaming friend may have gotten by me, but I shall not let you pass. Come into my maze if you dare.
Hold on. Let's abstain. He's not our friend. We're trying to catch him. We're going to punish him for destroying your territory.
He's gonna make you roll diplomacy.
Do you think I'm that stupid elf girl? I know you're here. You're trying to trick me so you can burn the rest of my maze.
No,
friend,
we're not.
Why do you think we shot at him? We're hoping to do so again.
Do you really think? Did you see me shoot the bastard?
I saw no such thing. I was too busy dealing with the fact that my house is on fire.
Well, did you hear the gunshots in the meantime?
Okay, hush. Mildred, what do I need to roll?
You're gonna have to roll diplomacy and pray you roll well.
Oh.
Well, if that doesn't work, I'll try to.
Nice.
We're trying to catch him. Please. Help us pass.
Yeah, if you don't let us through, more of this place is just gonna burn because of it.
God damn it, Natty! I saw what you posted in Exploratores.
Okay, now I gotta see what he put.
Roll perfect.
Oh boy!
You realize you're giving me ideas. No!
Oh, 1 yard short.
No!
Hold
You
on.
needed a 19. You needed a 19.
Mulligan!
You know
Okay.
what? I'll even help. Let's play. We're gonna play a little good cop, bad cop here.
All right,
You roll diplomacy. I'll roll intimidate.
No. Collaborative roll. I'm adding 2. Lady K is the only one who's going to be rolling. I am adding 2 to that roll.
All right. It's +8.
Pray for a miracle. Want me to?
How do you do worse?
This is not fair.
Want me to?
God damn it, that's my mulligan.
Want me to try? Want me to try?
Go for it.
Does that do anything?
Well, you're probably not one of the ones who did it, but I still can't. But you're only passing if you manage to beat me.
Please don't make us do this.
Yeah,
Roll
dude,
initiative.
I literally shoot fire.
Too late.
One of my
Well, so I say to her, your funeral then.
You know, guys, I could have just used my freeze breath to quell the fires.
Actually, you still can't. Well,
That would
actually,
still-
just use it to freeze her.
That would still
That's
be
the only way we're
damaging
getting
her.
by.
Remember, you're dealing with
Yeah.
Fae. Fae don't always think logically.
Well, so I lowered my and said, "Your funeral, then."
Dennis, freeze her.
But
No,
first,
roll
And
initiative
Ukraine.
first, and I'll tell you if I can freeze or not.
okay, who has and who hasn't rolled initiative?
I rolled.
I'm
Ash.
about to roll initiative.
All right, because I'm gonna go from left to right on this.
Initiative is for Cheetos.
All right,
Done.
so Ash, have you rolled initiative?
I have
What did you get?
14.
All right, and I'm gonna use that for your displacer beast as well.
Excellent.
Jay, what did you get?
I got a 16.
All right, Aaron.
7.
And Maddie.
Roll the 15.
All right, let me.
Yay, I
order
get to go
these.
first.
No, you don't.
Uh,
I rolled a 24.
24 is not a real number. You made that up.
Really? Look at the turn order.
Okay, two things. One,
Imaginary numbers only exist in NG.
Shades. Shades. I'm going to need you to play the salt button for Jay Shea here.
Oh, you know what? I got this. I have it right here. Hold on.
Down here, salt is a way of life.
Obviously, the environment down here is all salt. The ceiling's salt, the floor is salt, the walls are salt, and to an extent, the air is salt. And you breathe that in, and you constantly taste the salt.
Second,
I love it.
secondly, I need High Druid battle.
Sabriel, just don't get too close. I'm literally about to just strike this thing down with my most powerful.
Hee 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 hee. Actually, I've got my own thing that I'll be doing.
By all means. I'm just going to assume this thing's weak to fire.
Just don't burn any more of the hedge maze. Who knows what kind of friend she got?
I don't exactly do pinpoint accurate. So we're going to have to take what I got.
It's 30 feet in range for me from where I'm standing at right now.
Yeah, you are gonna take a -2 because you're firing through the branches.
I'm not doing any sort of fire.
Oh,
I'm not attacking per se. Don't forget, I'm a bard.
all right. What do you got?
Words of friendship.
Is this in My Little episode?
No, because my name isn't Cure.
Oh! Oh, where's Kurt Carson when you need him?
D20 plus 4?
Hang on. All right. Actually, that's just activated as a standard action. Bad news is that's your standard action.
Damn.
So you can either do that and just do a move, or you can do a take back.
I'll do a take back.
All right. What do you got? What do you have instead?
Hold on a minute. Remind me what Majestic Word does. Because that's a minor.
A target can spend a healing burst and regain additional hit points equal to your charisma modifier, as well as slide them 1 square.
Oh, that's right. Damn it, that's my healing spell. Fuck!
So what you gonna do?
Hold on. Thinking.
That explains the smoke.
I'm going to shoot you, you asshole!
Hey, did you see that rubber band minigun that's running around on Facebook?
Negative, but it's something to look into.
Then you can turn around and pay the hospital bill for all the wealth that's gonna leave.
What hospital bill? You will just get ice.
When you see what he's talking about, you'll understand. That is a hospital trip.
I refer to my previous statement.
I wonder if she's DMing something to the GM.
Uh-oh.
Mildred, check your DMs.
Everything is made out of.
Monk, I'm waiting on you.
Has my audio died?
No, we're here.
Mildred.
Just making sure because my icon wasn't popping up on the.
All right. I'm going to use experimental strike, but I'm going to swing fast enough to near the flames to remove the oxygen around them. If that makes any sense.
I'm the scientist, so it doesn't make.
You're trying to snuff out the flames.
Yes.
Okay, I buy it. How much does it cost?
All right. 14.
I'll take it.
What say you, Monk? That's what I rolled.
That is a pass. However, Gil is still not happy. Fortunately, that was just a free action.
Okay,
so
I'm going to use. I'm still going to use words of friendship.
All right, that's your standard.
That's going to be my standard. Please, we will put out the flames as we go. Let us pass.
Duchess's orders.
Oh God.
Duchess's orders?
This thing works for the Dutch.
In other words, we got no choice.
Damn it. All right, that's my roll. I'm not moving.
All right. Maxwell, you're up.
All right, I think I might just move so that I have the range in order to cast Channel Divinity. My fire spell is a daily power, and I kind of want to save it for the big one. If there is a. going to. I think that's because it's a 5-step. Yep. All right. So I'll be casting Channel Divinity Rebuke. So, what do I? Plus wisdom modifier, I guess.
Fuck me! I just realized something that I could have said.
Wouldn't matter now.
No takebacks. Okay, your roll. That's gonna be plus 5. Let's
Okay.
see. That's versus Will.
D20 plus 5, you said?
Yep.
Ah, mulligan. I'm not taking that. Yes.
All right. You point your shotgun in the air, use the rod aspect of it, and cause a thunderclap, which moves him back 2. And you deal 1d10 plus 5 damage.
Hey. And the creature is dazed until the end of my next.
Who's the fleetest of us by far?
Probably you. Or the Displacer Beast.
Probably the Displacer Beast.
Pandas, can you order your Displacer Beast to get ahead of us?
I can and most likely will.
Have him go for the, for our little firewalker.
Yeah, it seems a good idea to me. Once the turn comes up.
Which should be very soon, actually.
Yep. Dennis, you're up.
Okay, do I freeze something?
The fires?
Wouldn't make a
Or
difference because then
the Dryad?
Yeah, just
I
freeze
don't
the
think
Dryad.
you're not in range. You're not in range to freeze the Dryad, and as far as freezing the parts that are on fire, the Dryad would still be pissed because you're still messing with its house.
Oh, bitch,
Bitch, exactly.
Wait, what's the range of your ice breath?
And it wouldn't even matter, is what Monk
It
is
does
saying.
matter.
It does not matter. This particular application, new.
He's not listening. Just
Dry needs an attitude adjustment. That's all it needs.
This fucker here?
Yep.
I'd have to get close, though.
That's what I was saying. Dadgummit.
Well, movement's gonna be a bitch. I'm gonna have to jump good.
Or we could go through the path of the fire maid.
Yeah, really.
Athletics, in your case, is what you need to roll.
This slow ass piece of shit. Move. There we go. Athletics. My modifier will my bad. Give me a minute. My brain will have to catch up.
Is that possible?
Started up
Eventually.
like a weed eater.
Let's see. Modifier would be 10. Does 16 do it?
Yes.
All right. What's good enough of range from my freeze breath?
That's what I'm.
Actually, hold on.
Check your ruler.
I am currently this far.
Max is 3.
Max is
You can
3,
get
so
right
that would make
here.
it. So makes sense. That's a success. So would I have to roll anything else to get it up here? For example.
Yeah, that's going to be athletics, since you are going to have to do some jumping about, unless you feel like brute forcing your way through like you're the Juggernaut.
Well, I did roll once, so that's a success. So
Oh.
that's right here. I'm assuming.
Yep.
So I guess he has to roll again, huh?
That's. I think that's.
If you want to jump over, it's athletics. If you want to brute over, that's strength.
Just
Which
go
is
with the
which is
highest
higher.
Athletics would be slightly higher from the looks of it, so we'll have to jump good.
How are you more athletic than you are strong? Oh, I guess you did it.
It doesn't matter. Also, it's a 20 with a modifier of 5, so the 10, the athletics roll makes it better, actually.
That's kind of crazy. I
All
buy
right.
it now.
Yeah, I'm just reading what's on my sheet, but
I know,
I'll
I
make
know.
the rules. I just follow them.
I know. I said I bought it. You don't have to sell it to me.
Yeah, well, I guess. Hey, I'll make the rules. I try to break them. Now that makes it close enough to freeze his ass off.
Go do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Any objections from the monk?
Nope. Go ahead and roll it.
Tell me what the roll.
That's D20 plus 7.
Roll it like a
Sir.
butter bun.
And that's against reflex, which means that hits.
Boom!
I don't imagine
1d6
its
plus
reflexes
3.
are very good with it being not.
Now 1d6 plus 3. Okay, that's a 7. All right, Paneth, it's time for you and your buddy.
Alrighty. Can you give me a quick refresher, rather, as opposed to simple fresher, on what it takes to get over these hedges?
That's going to be an athletics roll. You'd need to roll 13.
Okay.
And unfortunately, you aren't big enough to try and brute force your way through, so you don't get the strength.
Unlikely as that would be to succeed if I could.
The Displacer Beast does not have to roll because of its climbing advantages.
Exactly. He could just fall.
Jump. Jump
Alrighty.
it.
Do you have a question? We have scrolls of pass wall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that work
you
on
want-
plants?
No, it was tuned to solid stone.
Damn it. That's fine. All right, I will attempt the crawling. Actually, first what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move up. Wish I. They said they updated their hotkey. I just got a message for Roll20 updating their hotkey. Concerning what certain things could actually be used for. Then I find that work. All right, so first I'm going to move my boy up here. I'm gonna move him here, and for his final square, he's going to attempt. Roll athletics.
Okay, you can either take the L or you can have it that it passes, but it's going to be the end of his round.
Oh, I'll take the L. I didn't have anything to do with my action this turn.
All right. Now for the Displacer Beast.
For the Displacer Beast, I'm gonna motion for him to go up one further and head directly for the tower. So basically moving up one over next to me, and then he has 8 squares of movement as 7, so I'll move him there.
All right.
And that'll be my turn.
Yep. All right, Ollie, you're up.
Okay. Let's see here. Will I be able to? Well, do I have any joy from this direction, from this position?
It's going to be a -2 penalty, but yes.
Okay.
This hedge does not spark joy.
Okay, I'm taking a shot with my rifle, so it's going to be a 1. There's going to be a D20 plus 5. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to go ahead and shit. I'm going to take a glow.
You could do that.
I'm going to use a glowing cut. I'll take a glowing cut with my thing. So it should be so still a D20 plus 5.
Yep.
All right, here we go. All right. Penny and dime, motherfucker.
That's a hit. Now, what weapon were you using? Were you using the rifle?
I'm using the carbine.
All right, that is 2d8 plus 5.
2d8 plus 5. Here we go.
Oh,
fuck!
How did you do that?
Oh my god, Snake Eyes, what the fuck?
How the fuck? Really? At least it was a damage roll, not a botch.
Hmm.
It feels like it.
True.
But you still hit, so you still can use Gloaming Cut's secondary effect.
Yeah, get into stealth. So that would
shift 5 squares first.
Okay, let's see here. How we're gonna do this then? All right, shift 5 squares, which means I'm gonna go. Let's see, where should I do here? 5 squares. Okay, I think I know where I'm gonna go. Right here, I'm gonna see if I can go through the fiery shit. I wonder if will that work?
That'll work.
Okay, now to roll my stealth. Okay, D20 plus 13. Ooh! Why can't I get that with my damage?
Nice.
Well, you are successfully hidden, even though you're 5 feet away from Dennis. Because unlike the mop, it just works. All right, and now it's his turn. He is still slowed, and he is going to try and attack Dennis.
He's a slow boy, Dennis. You can beat him.
Hang on.
Ooh.
Fuck.
That's gonna hurt. Dennis, you there?
Maddie.
Maddie!
I'm here. What up?
You got hurt
You just took 28 damage.
He's no longer in this room.
Okay, wait. Can I, in response, activate Shield of Devotion since he's within 5 squares of me and he took damage from the attack?
Let's see. Shield of Let me see. Shield of Devotion. Yes. What's your wisdom modifier?
My wisdom modifier is 4.
So he is up to 9 hit points.
You're welcome.
And you get a plus, and
I get a +2 on my next roll.
yeah, towards that target. That is it for his turn. Sabriel, you're up.
All right. Is Words of Friendship still activated?
Yes.
You know, we're trying to save the Duchess.
Roll diplomacy. Make sure to add the +5.
So +5. Wait, so that's +5 plus my diplomacy score?
Yes.
Perfect. 25.
Oh, but I was having so much fun.
Bullshit, you're
The guy that set fire to your home is trying to kill the Duchess. We need to save her.
By the time you finish speaking, you notice that the Dryad is asleep.
Well.
Man,
All right, let's move. Panis, get your beast up towards our
Wait
little
a minute. She's sleeping and she's next. Does that qualify as an attack of opportunity?
We don't have
You
time.
really want to risk that?
Please don't.
Wait. Someone sleep bitch slap me?
She's been bespelled.
Monk.
Let's just move.
Mm-hmm.
All right, in character we move. Out of character, are you trying to make that meme come true on me?
Which one?
Yes.
You know the one.
No, I'm not.
Hit X.
All right, let's do this. We don't have time.
All right. So, as you head in, and of course at the center of the keep is a tower that stands about 60 feet tall and has 3 floors. Unfortunately, there's no take the stairs option.
So we have to climb the wall.
We have to climb.
No, you have. Sorry, there's no elevator option, is what I meant to say.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, at least you're not climbing. At least you're not climbing Shinra Tower.
Yeah.
You right.
Fair. The man has a point.
All right.
I'm gonna argue that.
Let's move out.
Actually, is this something that's theoretically climbed, like, by my beast or something? So,
Wait a minute, isn't there a wall surrounding the tower?
There is, and it's laced with gold.
How high is the surrounding wall?
About 60 feet.
So
60
same as
feet?
the tower? Jesus.
Well, I guess we're just going to make use of our scrolls.
You can only pass through stone, not gold.
Well, there's also the fact that pass wall is counted as a form of teleportation. Gold blocks teleportation.
Oh, so what you're telling me is that we're currently about right here. So we just go this way and force our way out of the maze here. Because I have fire spells and we'll just blow the thing up.
That would probably wake up the Dryad.
Yeah, well,
maybe we don't blow up the thing. That might...
I'd rather not blow it up.
Would you rather
I don't
us
think
take
he's
the
getting.
maze?
Dennis, roll strength.
All right, where's my modifier? Goddamn PDF being slow piece of crap.
Modifier is +5.
I just saw. There we go.
Do it, yeah!
Nice.
There we go.
Holy crap! Arguing over that, he decides to ask
a little bit of the bubbly.
To ask one simple question. Don't you know who I am?
I'm the Juggernaut, motherfucker.
Like, well, if he doesn't like burning, maybe he won't. Then he probably won't mind trampling. So you just bolt away right through the thing.
So he's right here, huh?
Yep.
Can we get a GM caveat for movement?
That's what I'm giving you because of what I've got.
I'm busting holes. That's what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. Now, fortunately, when you reach the front door, you find it ajar. Why is it ajar? It's a door. It's not a jar.
That's a
God.
lame joke.
All right, Kenneth, get your beast in there now.
The door is also burning, as in it was probably blasted by your friend.
Right. Yeah. The beast. What was the ruling on whether or not the tower was scalable?
Spikes.
Yeah.
Nope.
Tough.
Spikes means nope. Apparently the dog agrees.
Yes. So that. I do not. Here, one moment.
Go ahead. As you head up, you can very clearly see that it looks like a fight had broken out, and then you start to hear a conversation going about near the top of the tower where the observatory is, or actually where the telescope is. What the hell am I saying? One voice that you hear sounds like the Duchess. The other one you can't. The other two voices you can't recognize. Who wants to roll perception to try and eavesdrop?
I'll try. I'll give it a shot.
Who has the highest perception first off?
Actually, I have a pretty decent one.
I also have a pretty good perception.
I'll try.
All right, give it a shot, then I'll go.
You know what? Why don't we all try? Whoever has the highest can see things.
All right.
Okay, fair enough.
It's dice roller.
Hey, Ollie, you sure you didn't want to make that a 20?
How did I get? Are you serious right now?
Yeah, +9. You still
okay.
lower.
The dice gods show no mercy.
Amen.
Amen.
Hey, James, we had the exact opposite roles.
I do. On several different levels.
Yeah.
The fates have chosen that Ollie and Sabriel are
You're the
seeing
yin to
things.
my yang.
We're just blind.
And actually, I think Ollie and Sabs got the exact same role.
They did. I checked.
Yep. So, as it goes on, you hear the Duchess saying, "Azrabe, don't do anything you'll regret." As we were playing, "Save your pleading breath for prayer. If you've come for the reason I suspect, you should pray with me as well. You are a murderer, Azrabe. Did I so displease the court that you needed to slaughter 100 to reach me? To forestall war? Yes! Your people must not think we're the ally of a kingslayer, and worse, one who consorts with devils." A third voice saying, "Perhaps this is a bit much to expect at this time, but can we talk about this?" Ah! You hear this? You hear what sounds like a whip cracking, saying, with the man saying, "You are lucky your cursed flesh will not burn, but I have other ways to make you suffer. Prepare yourself, Duchess, and you may die with dignity." Duchess going, "Wait, my brother won't execute his own blood. So long as I live, I can still oppose him. There are more important matters than... You struck the first blow, Duchess. Audhan is a soldier, as I am, and forgiveness does not come easily to our kind. He'll never listen to you, not in the short years he has left. Already you are vilified. You promised your land would pull away from these fiends, would return to the old ways, yet you have fallen in with them yourself."
Sabriel, I think that confirms it. I think he said cursed flesh. I think Nathan Gier's in there. You ready to bust in?
Actually, Dennis frees everything except Nathaniel.
That sounds like a roll to me there.
Yeah, that's a roll, and that's going to be -2 because you're doing this blind.
Ooh, that's gonna make him hotter fire.
How about we kick in the door first, then freeze?
Well, that was the intent.
I wanted to go for stealthy option because I don't want our Eladrin buddy there, no offense, Paneth, to get a heads up that we're here.
Yeah, we're trying.
We need to sneak up on him, or he's going to kick our asses. Lest you forget what his shield did to us.
Oh, all right, I'll sneak her.
Dude, I got my ass kicked. I'm not taking goddamn chances. And I'm using a goddamn mulligan. God damn it.
Okay, the bad news is you didn't get as much coverage. The good ish news is that I'm not very good with freehand. Sue me.
It's all right.
Basically, this area right here, sheen of ice.
Ooh.
All right, you know what? Fuck it. Dennis, kick it in. Paneth, beast, pounce now.
Roll!
All right, you kick the door in.
I'll just stand over here. Hi.
And I have no idea why. Let me.
There we go.
Damn layers.
Oh, there. I couldn't.
Well, I'm taking charge by the door.
Beastie, pounce.
Indeed. I'm
That's gonna be
intending to
-2 because he's 20 feet up.
Say again?
Oof. Okay, yeah, he's like 20 feet up. He's up 2 stairwells.
Yeah. I suppose I can't just leap 20 feet in the air.
Yeah,
No.
it's -2.
Dennis, throw him!
That's a strength modifier if I ever heard one.
All right.
Okay, I'm thinking of repeating what we did with the guard.
Get help.
Waiting for someone stronger to do it. I'm going to do get help.
No, you know what we're doing? We're gonna kill him, motherfucker, with another motherfucker.
No, wait, you're tossing him in the air?
Puny God!
No, better yet, fastball special!
Yep.
Yes,
That's about
fastball
right.
special.
And
Yeah, pretty much.
and Manny, shame on you for not bringing up fastball special before Shades did.
Wait, what the fuck is it? Wait, timeout. Fastball.
Fastball special is when the Beast from the X-Men throws Wolverine.
It's usually Colossus who does it, but that'll work too.
Fair enough.
Okay.
But the fastball special was
Shame.
used in X2.
Okay,
Shame.
timeout.
Shame.
I am a nerd of many things. The X-Men is not one of them.
This coming
That's
from
fair.
the guy who keeps using that one joke regarding Wolverine. Wolverine, nobody needs you.
Okay, first off, I'm not
What,
the
you're
one
a
that
dick?
does it. It's that's an easy and me shtick. That's Easy's joke. I just completed because I happen to be Canadian. Rolling the strength thing. this is not going anywhere.
Reroll.
Much better.
All right, you managed to get him up here, and first thing he notices is the fact that Panis has the scent of an Eladrin, even in his beast form. The second thing is that both the Duchess and Azrabe have clearly seen better days. They look like they've been in a fight.
So they've been fighting against each other. That's good.
The bad news is the Duchess arguably has the worst of it.
I'm going to hate this, but Max, heal her.
Do I have?
She has
Alright,
to come back alive.
That's fine. Let's see. Dennis, you mind giving me a lift? Because that's still 20 feet up.
If you're just using a healing spell, that doesn't matter.
Do I have an actual spell for healing, or do I just... What do I have? That's what...
Although, in actuality, when it comes to you,
Well, I'm still behind. I'm still gonna wait behind the door just in case anyone wants to get out of here.
It's not on the person, but I have a search.
the only thing that you can do is toss her a potion and hope she takes it.
Okay, do I have a potion?
Yes.
Okay.
Then toss
I'll
it,
do-
motherfucker.
Beam it at her.
I'll do it. I'll do it, and if she won't take it, I'll try my diplomacy
Right.
or whatever it is that I can.
But
I guess that would be right.
I will address.
Okay.
I will lower my use. First off, I figure this is as good enough a time as any to let you get a better look at Azrabe.
Okay.
So there you go.
Nice.
I want the sword.
I'll take the shield though.
I want
I
that
just want to hang it on
sword.
my wall.
Dope ass sword. Question. Speaking of climbing speeds and the displacement, I swear this is my solution to everything. Is the displacer piece able to climb up this area?
Done.
Could he perhaps grapple the Duchess?
Please.
Wait, did she take?
Well,
did she take the potion?
she's not in much of a normally she would be very strong as a mage, but she is in no condition to fight, so it's not
Wait,
it's
did
not
she
hard.
take my potion or not?
Yes. She's
Okay,
still
good.
she's still not in fighting shape.
Excellent. So, who's good at catching?
What stat would that be?
Reflex?
Well, who is going to be the one doing the catching?
That's my question. I think either the Dragonborn or the Tiefling are probably the best candidates for it, but I don't know. I don't know what catching entails.
What's everyone's reflex?
All right.
I've got a
Reflex is used
17.
as a reflex is
I got a
first.
17.
Reflex is used as a defense, so that doesn't count.
Damn it.
In this case, it's going to be a dex roll.
Son of a bitch.
Well, I do have.
I got 2 for modifier.
I have a plus.
I've
4.
got I have got a +5, guys, because my dex is 20.
All
It'll
right.
be you then. You catch the Duchess.
Fuck! I wanted it, motherfucker. Goddamn son of a bitch.
Well, you can drop her straight down afterwards.
Yeah, she took a
We
potion.
just need to catch her so that she doesn't
13.
die on impact.
That's enough. Now, granted, throwing around
I'm not going to throw her.
No, but you're
Do it
probably
anyway.
you're probably gonna be yelling at Paneth over the whole thing.
Yeah, whoever's closest catch.
Because you caught, but you didn't maintain your footing.
Especially because I'm on the ice.
Yeah.
Panic, you son of a bitch!
Good catch.
Asshole!
Check her head for injuries.
Would I if I could kill you?
Paneth,
You'll have to stand up for that. I'm so sorry.
That was perfect!
Sorry, bro. My God. Low hanging fruit.
All right. Let's rock.
Okay. We're good.
Okay.
Azrabe looks at Paneth and says, "Shed that disguise and let me see your true face, Eladrin."
Paneth, what do?
Sorry, can you say that again? I got an interruption from the. I caught the mute button before the dogs again this time.
Shed that disguise and let me see your true face.
No.
Very well. Much as it behooves, much as it disgusts me that a member of my own race would be so willing to work with the Rasuri. I will offer you a arrangement. First, I want a message delivered to your king that the unseen court does not endorse the actions of your duchess, that we desire her execution as a traitor. Second, I want a ship prepared with an unarmed skeleton crew. They will head to Rasuri's mainland, at which point I will let them go. I will keep the duchess with me, but will hand her over once I board the ship.
All right. Can I?
This is not a bad deal necessarily, sir.
It's not a bad deal.
You see, we've come to claim
No,
the
hold
Duchess
on,
for
hold on,
an
hold on.
execution.
Hey, whoa,
Guys.
Oops, sorry.
Let me use my charisma modifier. We will agree to those terms on the condition that I stay with her.
Seb, I can assure you I have no intention to harm either the Duchess or the demon.
You just said that you wanted her to death. You could easily do that the moment we leave the building.
Jay.
Lady K, roll perception.
$20.
Nice.
You're here to kill her. We need to bring her back so she can face trial. And as for that demon, please refer to him by his name. His name is Nathaniel, and deserving of that respect at least.
I give no respect to demons.
That we don't give no respect to you. Here are our conditions. We need the Duchess. You need your people back.
Stay with the Duchess.
Take it or leave it. Can I roll and intimidate on that?
No, don't. Because I'm staying with the Duchess. You take it or leave it. We are transporting her back.
I kind of whisper to the other members of the team. I'm like, worst comes to worst, one of us ferries the Duchess out, and the rest of us just stall him for as long as we can. It is a tower, after all. Hold him at each floor.
You want a skeleton crew? I will be on that skeleton crew, but only in the capacity to make sure she arrives alive.
Question for clarification of terms here. You would be handing us the Duchess when you boarded the ship, or when the ship arrived at its destination?
When it arrived back in Reese, sir. But he decides. Hang on, let me.
Where's Nathaniel in all this?
Okay. Hang on. Let me.
Oh, he just put him on the turn order. There's gonna be a fight.
New plan. How about I think instead, since we seem to be at an impasse, I'll just kill the lot of you and take both.
How about you try? Because I guarantee you're not going to get very far.
Well, fortunately, you're at the top of the order.
Yup.
Because he botched his initiative, so he's flat.
Good, because I'm using Thunder's Calling.
Shauna, if you can't kill him, I'll freeze his goddamn ass off.
I'm using Thunder's Calling.
Well, I'm still stealth, and I got my rifle aimed at him. You give me the word, I put a bullet in him.
I'm ready and purging flame.
All right, Thunder's Calling.
7.
You've got enough range. So yeah, that's a 7 versus his fort.
Do I get any additionals because he's flat-footed?
Yeah, add 2.
19. If he's incapacitated with that, we run.
That's a miss.
Fuck.
Okay, who's next?
Ollie, shoot him.
However, its secondary effects still applies. So you can choose an ally within 10 squares to make a ranged basic attack against him.
Ollie, do it.
God, it's hard. Any bone? So let's see here. Let's see. It's +7. Do I get any bonuses?
You just got a +2 from me. And does he also get the +2 for him being flat-footed?
Yes.
So D20 plus 11.
Yep.
Yeah.
You should have taken. Well, I'm still stealth, so I'm not just gonna say anything. What?
Mulligan, please, Mulligan.
Can I please have another mulligan?
Yes.
That was bullshit.
Much better.
You should have taken the deal. I whispered. Bang.
That manages to hit.
Nice.
Are you doing gloaming cut?
Yep.
Okay. Two things to keep in mind. One, it is 2d8 plus 2d6 plus 5.
2d8 plus 2d. Oof. 2d8. Okay, so I'm gonna make 2d8 plus 5 at first, and then I'll make another 2d6.
You can do both. You can just put 2d8 plus 2d6 plus 5.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. I have to. That means I have to use this. 2. Okay, how do I do this here? Or
Do it. Come on, Ollie.
damn it. 2d8 plus 5. Damn it. Plus 5 plus 2d6. I hope I'm doing this right.
Yep, you are. And that, let's see, a total of 20 damage. And that's the end of your turns, Sabriel.
Okay.
So Maxwell, you're up next.
Oh, you guys ready for the purging flame? Let's do it to it. Tell me what to roll.
That's going to be plus 5.
D20 plus 5, right?
Plus 5, actually plus 9 because flat-footed and his bot and the fact that he's granting combat advantage.
Plus 9, you say?
Yes.
All right.
You want a mulligan?
Yes.
What the hell?
Okay, here's the good news. You still deal half damage. So that is 1d10 plus so roll 1d5 plus wisdom, which in your case is 5.
Wait, 1d5?
Yeah.
What do I get a 5 on?
Or just roll 1d10, then divide it by 2.
Well, you can do that too.
Yeah, but then that would also divide my added 1.
Yes,
my
it would.
added modifier. Okay, so 1d5 roll. Okay, so 6. And of course, okay. Oh yeah, that's right. If I miss, it does half damage, and then ongoing fire damage, or ongoing 5 fire damage until they get a constant.
Yeah, but now it's his turn. And he just. And he decides that he is going to strike at Paneth with that blade of his.
Oh no. Paneth, look out.
Sure, I'm on here. There we are.
All right, this is going to be targeting your AC. Does 43 break your AC?
Ow.
Shit.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
What bonus does he have for his attack?
He has a flaming sword.
He deals.
We might want to keep it ranged.
He deals 18 damage.
Doesn't actually knock me. Where am I? There we are. All right, so I'm currently bloodied. So I'm below my max, so I'm currently at 10 hit points.
Yep, he got you right in the face. That's gonna be a gash.
Can I trigger Shield of Devotion again?
Yes.
Good, I'll do that.
What's your wisdom modifier?
It is a 4.
Okay, so you're up to 14 hit points.
You're welcome. I love the fact that the only requirement is, and now I get hit.
And
You are
he's
welcome,
going to
friend.
he's going to attempt to move. Paneth, you get an attack of opportunity.
I shall make that attack of opportunity.
Make it 2 attack.
This is this has to be a basic attack, correct?
Either a basic attack or, in your case, since you're still in beast form, a pounce.
Oh, I should do a pounce then. Provided I can find the correct bonus, because my bonus is a different. Aha! Bonus
Yeah, it's going to be a
5.
+9 total.
+9 total.
Yep.
I will.
Ooh, nice.
Pretty sweet.
All right, that managed to barely hit. So
holy shit.
That's going to be 1d8 plus 5.
1d8 plus 5, and a gentleman is. Down. There we go. It's not bad. 11 damage.
Just as he's about, you gave him a receipt by managing to hit his blind side. He was off to strike him before he could bring his shield up, and you can see that while the slice to your face is going to heal eventually, you managed to land a scar right on his forehead. He goes, impressive then that you managed to wound me.
Ooh, I like that.
But I will report that the Duchess was killed in the crossfire. Consider this an honoring of a fellow Eladrin. If I see you again, though, I will kill you.
He's saying this all as I just pounced on him.
He managed to dodge the pouncing part of it, but you still got him in the face.
Oh, okay.
And that's what he respects.
Definitely. That.
I'd say
Likewise.
tolerate is a better word than respect in this case. Especially since he's still especially since he sees two tieflings in front of him who he has a seething hatred for. But you see him wrap himself in that mist cloak that you saw beforehand, and he seems to disappear as if he's heading back into the Fey dreaming.
So that caused him to basically chicken out.
I think it would be. Nathan says, I think it would be. I think it would cause even. I think it would cause even more trouble if it turns out that a member of the dreaming had assaulted the membership of two different nations' representatives.
I believe it.
Well,
Sabs.
So anyway, So I bust out my anti-magic cuffs. Says, Sabrielle, should I give the Duchess her bracelets?
Please adorn her with the vestment.
Okay. Hey, Duchess, you're under arrest for treason. So I go ahead and
How
slap.
many treasons now?
Quite a bit of treasons.
Let's see.
What's the Duchess' full name?
Ethelyn of Shale.
Duchess Ethelyn Shale, you're under arrest for treason against the crown.
Okay, that makes 4 treasons.
So I just slap the golden bracelets on her.
Mm-hmm.
Sabs kneels down beside Nathaniel. Are you going to be all right?
I'll manage, he says.
She wants. She's looking at his face in particular because his face did whip him.
The thing about tieflings is that they're relatively fireproof. So it's gonna sting, but it's not gonna leave that much of a mark.
We're going to leave you with your people. Your sister will be along shortly.
What do you mean?
That being said, gentlemen, it's probably high time that we take our cargo and leave. Our time's almost up.
All right. I call that Dennis carries the Duchess out of here.
Seconded.
Agreed.
Thirded. I'll take care of it.
This is a good opportunity to ask what Nathan was doing out here, anyways.
Before I leave, I asked Nathan from one kin to another. What were you doing on this accursed island?
We were tracking the interaction between magic and planetary movement. I know that's something that the Sky Seers had determined long ago, but there's something very odd about star movements and this island in particular. It might be a coincidence, but the star I was observing most thoroughly is a bright blue one.
Pretty.
Duly noted.
What's it been doing?
We also found a yellow frog on the island that we were only able to pin in order to dissect by sticking it with gold needles.
Well, is this before I note this? Is this official Uldanorian business you're on?
No, I was here on personal business. My sister is the one more involved in politics. I'm just a researcher.
Fair enough.
I don't think.
Question.
You know what?
The stars, would they be responsible for the shifting of reality?
That's what we were trying to find out.
Did you find out anything?
All we know is that bizarre shifts in reality seems to happen more often than not on this island than anywhere else.
Could it be something in the geological makeup?
We don't know. And unfortunately, I can't cast any sort of spell to try and figure that out because, well...
In the event that you do find out, would you please write and let us know?
About that. I would... No, I'll figure that out on my own.
No, you started something. You're going to.
What is it?
I would rather not say.
I will roll for. I will roll for.
Well, I'll basically write down something that's like, this might be something we'll need.
All right. So, as you continue on, you do. The rest of the Impossible's crew has finished up their cleanup. So the remaining forces that the Duchess have been put up on ships and are departing. As you're about to leave on the Impossible, you see that a steam-powered warship of Denoran design has coasted onto the harbor, and
looks like that's our cue to leave.
But on that ship, walking off it and onto the docks, is our old friend Liagier.
Good.
Flanked by a pair of unusual-looking bodyguards. The first is a snide-looking half-elf who carries a pair of platinum rods slotted into holsters on his hips. The other person you see is a massive half-orc who seems to wear an unusually thick steel helmet, but otherwise has very little armor. He holds what looks like a walking staff, except the end of it looks like a giant tuning fork. But as you see them approach, she comes to you and says, It is good to see you were able to solve the issue with little incident. May I? I would like to know what happened.
Unfortunately, Madam Chair, our time is almost up. I understand that you are here and you could probably grant us civil amnesty.
I think I've connected.
There we go.
It took me a moment.
You were like
though.
auto-tuning and being a robot.
Yeah, the server was dropping.
Okay, from the top. Madam Gier, we would love to regale you with the tale. But we must get her on board, healed, and back to face trial. Would you settle for a written report?
Actually, I have something to handle on that. Since I've been informed that you are the authority in non-military matters here. So because of that, you can sign on behalf of Resur.
Sign what?
She hands you a document. It looks like a minor treaty. It basically states that Reeser condemns the Duchess's attack on the island and will not press a claim to it on account of this particular military event.
I'm gonna roll perception.
Read the fine print. Yeah, that's what I was gonna check the fine print.
21.
Yep. No fine print on this.
It's a legit document.
It literally reads as Mildred read it. It's just in big letters written in crypto.
So it's more than above board. I don't think the minister has any reason to deceive us.
Yeah, I'm just not going to sign it in case our boss gets mad at me for being slaps.
On this matter, I will be more than happy to deliver the treaty to my superiors. I may be the authority here, but on the same note, I'd rather take this to those that are higher, that are paid more than I, if you will. If that is amenable to you, Madame Gier, we will make sure this is delivered to you via post with a full written report.
Mildred?
Unfortunately, no, that is not tenable. There are still people in Danor who will see this attack as a brazen attempt to claim lost territory and start another Eurosol war. Even if you manage to get it quickly, that's still several days before the treaty would end up being sent. If it comes back with me immediately, I can at least prevent that from enough time.
I vote that Ollie
them
signed the
getting
treaty on behalf of Research.
I agree. At least
I'll sign it. This way, if anything happens, it comes back on me.
If our superiors yell at us,
because I don't need to be hit with it.
If our superiors do attempt to yell at us, please vouch for us. That's all we ask.
Otherwise,
this person cares about it.
Madame Gier, as for the report, will that be tenable? Because we do need to get our Duchess here back to face her consequences.
If you sign the paper, I will ensure it gets there post haste, and you can be left to handle the Duchess's healing.
Very well then.
There actually was going to be fine the entire time.
Actually, hold on. Can I use Arcana to make sure that there's no magic on the treaty?
Oh wait.
Denorans can't use magic.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
I should be the one to know this because I'm the magician.
All right. I sign it then.
All right.
Now your soul belongs.
I thank you for preventing another war. Perhaps I will invite you and your compatriots to my wedding in Flint in a year's time.
Many congratulations, Madame Gier.
Yes, I'm quite certain you have already met my husband. He was the one giving the speech at the gala.
Aha. All right.
Well, congratulations.
If that is all, Madame Gier.
That is all.
We wish you
motions to her.
safe travels.
She nods, motioning to her two bodyguards to leave as you head to the impossible and head back to your respective nations. As far as what happens in the interim, well, as you already know, King Audhan had mentioned that he intended to marry a Denoran as a bit of a move to try and unite the two nations via politics. It just happens that Liagier is the one who's going to do that. Now, as far as the Duchess, she was tried, found guilty of both high treason and attempted assassination of the king.
Okay, what about low treason? Lame jokes aside, go on.
And went through a ritual that stripped her of her title of Duchess.
Nice.
So she is just Ethelyn. As for Nathan Gier, he was tried in Danor for conspiracy.
What?
But he ended up breaking out and smuggled his way back to Reeser. He's rumored to be a guest of honor for one of the nobles in Flint.
Why would he be tried
Because he was
for
in the
conspiracy?
tower, and therefore people think that they're in. That's why. It could be a big political grab to try to put him in a bad.
That's certainly a possibility. Whatever the matter is, he has no desire to be in Danor.
Fair enough.
As for Azrabe, he probably got a stern talking to from the unseen court, but the fact that he did not kill Ethelyn, but that's it.
He gets a stern talking to despite failing.
He basically got yelled at.
Mm-hmm.
He got a timeout. Got put in the corner.
But this is one of those cases of losing for a win, because technically speaking, Axis Fortress is still under Denoran control. It was still a loss from the last Eurosol war. But you guys did manage to prevent another war from breaking out.
Yay!
Woo!
If that seems a bit complicated, well, welcome to the RHC. Nothing is straightforward, and it's your job to clean up the mess.
Okay, but do I get one get out of jail free card from being punished by being hit with it?
No. But that is going to be where we will wrap it up for the time being. I hope you all have gotten a taste of the political situation between Reeser, Danner, and the unseen court.
Politics.
And with that, I should note that I'm, depending on whether or not my bus ends up getting me late again. This is the second time in a row this has happened this week. I may stream Zone of the Enders, the second runner, a bit more tomorrow, depending on whether or not I feel like jumping onto Nurgle's streams. Same thing applies for Friday, because I'm having too much fun with playing one of my all-time favorite mech games. Sunday, Monastery Live returns, and there's going to be a few other surprises in store in the coming days. Next week, however, is going to be busy as all hell because I have not one but 2 interviews that I'm going to be doing. One with NorCal Mythos and the other with Knight Errant Media. So I'll be able to. So for the first time, I'll be interviewing a Quebecer. Or the appropriate wording. It's I've had a few.
Quebecan night.
But
Quebecan.
until
Tobacco.
Quebecer, same deal.
Yeah.
I'm stopping. I'm putting a moratorium on that now, Jay. You're not winning that argument against a French Canadian.
Yep.
I didn't even hear what you said. I was just laughing at my chair.
You're not winning the argument. Moving on.
Yep.
Okay.
But until then, on behalf of the good brothers and good sisters, present and not present, my name is Mildra. I am your gaming monk. Stay fucking frosty and fuck the Watsy.